Pete Fox, Marc Lecair for Preps Weekly on ESPNLA.com on the campus of Santiago High School, getting ready to preview the CIF baseball playoffs, which are upon us. Two teams coming into the playoffs, Mark, here you can't help but overlook. From the Trinity League, Orange Lutheran with a 23-5 record, and Lakewood has been strong all season long.
Well, not to mention Jay Sarah, we talked about that a little bit. They're 20-7, but they've got two lights-out hurlers. They're both going D1. This is a team to watch out for. If you stop the other team from scoring, got a pretty good chance of winning games in the playoffs. Not to mention, we talk about Mater Dei, perennial favorite, always a team to watch for. Trinity League, very strong.
We'll also break down Division II for you. We caught up with Coach tied to Trinidad of the Santiago Sharks to give us a breakdown. All right, we caught up with Coach D. Southern Section Division I CIF baseball finals about ready to kick off. Thursday is game one. Give us your three teams to beat in Division I.
My three teams to pick are got to be Olu, who we faced earlier this year. They got two #1 guys that definitely can take them over the top. The next team would be definitely Lakewood High School. And then my other pick, and I know their record isn't any indication of how they're doing, it's got to be Edison. The first two rounds definitely going to tell us where teams are. Actually, Thursday will be the key.
Orange Lutheran 21-5, Lakewood 26-5 coming in, and Edison, a surprising record, it's 16-8. Now, who's the team to beat? Who's the favorite in the Division I bracket?
For me, I'm going to say Orange Lutheran. They just seem to have big time. They rise up to the expectations when it's called for. Earlier this year, they played in the prestigious Foothill tournament, came through against Bishop Almont, took care of business, and again, it's all about getting hot at the right time, and they've proven that year in and year out. And then the other team I'm going to go with is obviously Lakewood. Spud always has his guys ready to go, and they're always big-time baseball.
Now we'll take a look at Division II, which kicks off their CIF tournament on Friday. Who do you like in Division II, Coach?
I have to go with Redlands East Valley and Upland High School. Mike Alonzo, who's getting ready to retire for Upland, I know the team would like to take him out on a positive note, and then Redlands East Valley with the Griffin and company, definitely of no stranger going deep in the playoffs.
Redlands posted a 23-5 mark on the year, Upland a 20-5 mark. Another team to look at with a great record. Glendora posted a 22-1 mark on the season, and Arcadia in there with a spectacular 22-3 record for the 2010 season. There's your Division II breakdown. All right, Coach, I'm going to throw a few player names at you. Tell me what you know about them. Jeff Yamaguchi batting .471 for Lakewood. I know he's also their ace.
Absolutely, he's been their guy that they've gone to on the bump as well as at the plate. Definitely a guy you'll probably see start on Thursday and continue with Tuesday's game as well.
Pitcher for Orange Lutheran, Andrew Thurman. What do you know about him?
Big time guy. We had a chance to see him earlier in the year, headed down to USC. They get him hot. He's definitely going to carry him the rest of the way.
From the Trinity League, Corey Hani has 7 home runs from Mater Dei.
Yes, he is a guy last year that knocked off Norco with 2 home runs and got Mater Dei to the finals, if I'm not mistaken, or late in the playoffs. Definitely on track. They've converted him to a closer now, and is definitely going to help Mater Dei get in there.
And one guy you lost out on because he lives right in the neighborhood here at, near Santiago High School, right?
Yes, he is. Actually, he's a Corona guy at the time, but definitely he chose for him. That was the right school, and so Mater Dei, there he is.
And what do you know about Dylan Stewart from Poly? Someone you faced all season long.
Absolutely. Dylan Stewart's a guy that took Poly last year to the semifinals. Small in stature, big in heart. Definitely will continue to lead Poly. This year he's given up, I think, a total of 30 runs. I may be off on the numbers, but very few teams swing it on him. And again, look for him to start on Thursday and come back on Tuesday.
All right, there's your player breakdown. All right, Coach, your Santiago Sharks face Aliso Niguel on Thursday. What do you expect to see from them?
Well, definitely a tough battle with Aliso Niguel coming as the #1 team from the South Coast Conference. We faced a team earlier from their conference, Mission Viejo, who came in 3rd place, I believe. But again, it's a situation where if we're healthy and we do what we need to do, hopefully we have an opportunity to win that ball game and move on.
Now, coming into this season, your ace pitcher had to undergo cancer treatment, and you guys have lost him for the season because of that. Talk to us about A, how he's doing, and B, how much of a motivating factor that is for your team.
Well, A, he's actually done a great job. He's gone through chemo, and coming up, he's been given the green light to walk in graduation and be part of our baseball banquet. After that, he'll get surgery and resume chemo and hopefully get a clean bill of health, and hopefully we'll see him back on the field at some point. In terms of motivating for us, that's definitely been our motivating factor. The fact that he's been that captain, that leader we've always looked for inspiration and dealing with adversity. So he's been that guy that's been in our corner the whole way.
So your Sharks go out and try and win one for Nick every game, right?
I think they keep him in mind all the time, especially when we're dealing with some tough situations. Again, we look at a situation that we're dealing with, and obviously there's that man for inspiration to get through the day.
Well, best of luck in the playoff run. That's Coach tied to Trinidad of the Santiago Sharks. All right, we caught up with Coach Irwin, who's got a dark horse for us in Division I. Who do you like there that Coach D left out?
I got to go with Jay Sarah. We played him early in the year, and I know they finished third in the Trinity League, but you know that league's really good, and they've got 2 Division I starting pitchers, so I definitely like them getting pretty far in the playoffs, if not in the finals.
Now, Division II, we heard you have some inside knowledge about what's happening at Upland High School, to be specific.
Yeah, my dad's one of the varsity coaches there, and I know Coach D picked Upland as a dark horse, so I'm gonna have to go with somebody like a Crespi. They won a big tournament early in the year, and I know they were highly thought of too. So I mean, I would love to see Upland get there too. But since Coach D picked them, I'll
Stole your thunder, huh?
Yeah, I'll take Crespi as a team that I think is pretty good. So.
How do you feel the Sharks are going to do going into the first round of the playoffs against Elisa Niguel?
I think if we can get past the first round, obviously if you lose, you're done. But I think if we win the first game, I think we'll get rolling. I think it's obviously hard to get that first one under your belt, but if we can win that first game, I think we can win a few in the playoffs, and I'd like to play Orange Lutheran in the quarters if we could. So.
All right. Good luck with that. That's
Right.
Coach Irwin of the Santiago Sharks.